Welcome back to the channel. It's Chad here with Sinister RC, and today I have my 284131, and it is completely dismantled. I bought this car solely to mod it, so today I'm going to be putting some aluminum hubs in it, carbon fiber frame, and changing the electronics out. It's going to be picking up a gyro servo, or yeah, new servo, which is out of the K969. ESC and receiver. So to start off, what I'm going to do, because I've out of experience, I'm going to cut the tabs off the bottom of this so it fits a little bit better. So I'm going to take out and show you how I cut these off and get them nice and clean. Then we'll come back and get all these components onto here. Okay, so I got my carbon fiber out here, cut it outside of course, and I use a rotary tool with a little diamond bit on the end of it, cuts it pretty good, and I'm just going to clear the tabs. Because when you make your fits, there's a little, see, you can slightly see that it's grooved out. And the A-arms don't fit right around these, it's really tight, your suspension is, so you have no throw on your shock. So we're going to remove these tabs right now. So you notice I cut them a little long there. What I'm going to do now is just come in with the rotary tool with a little sanding wheel and bring it down a little bit. Stuff sounds really good. You don't want to breathe this, and it's kind of windy outside right now, so it's blowing it everywhere, but I always cover myself because you get itchy a little bit. It's like fiberglass or something. So yeah, we're just going to remove that little edge a little bit. So I'll finish this up and we'll go inside and get it installed. So now we got these all cut off, sanded. I cleaned it, had to wash it of course, get all the dust off of it. You can actually see how much I've taken off of it. So we're going to get this all screwed onto there, and then we'll start getting our bearings into here and getting this thing together. So, oh, also, I just soldered this wire on here because this is the original ESC wire. It goes into the ESC from the motor, and this will go into the new ESC on that little plug. Just a quick solder right there. Then I'll have to clip my wiring, and I can always go back to the old ESC because it's perfectly fine. It is brand new. I turned it on and ran it around my living room a little bit, but that's it. So I'll probably save this just for backup or whatever. And also on my mounting plate here will be this piece of plexiglass, and it'll sit right over top of where these holes are. Right there like that. Screws can go down through there. So I can mount all my new electronics to it. Okay, let's get busy and get this together. Okay, so I got my upper deck on. I had to drill an extra hole because this doesn't have sliders. It got a little switch spot and didn't anticipate that, but it works. So now I'm going to get that servo in there, and I'm going to get the bearings in here. With that all mounted, then we can mount all our electronics on there. So I had to flip my plexiglass over, and it kind of slowed me down a second, but I'll start getting these electronics on there. First thing I got to do is I need to strip them out of these plastic housings so I know they'll fit up underneath here, because it's got a lot going on up underneath there. So I got to try to avoid everything sticking up into here. So I'm going to get this one off first, and we'll just kind of work through it. Okay, got these guys out, and what I'm going to use is some two-sided sticky foam. Stick it down. This wire right here is for battery for the SEX24, so I made a new connection to fit these batteries here. Oh, junk. Okay. 2, channel 1. I'm gonna hit this bind button up right there. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna turn it on. So I'm gonna put it in bind mode. Light flashes. So I actually don't want it on that one. Let's see. I think I already made a model name for it. Right there. So turn this off. Hit my bind button, turn it on at the same time. Bound. Shut it off. Hold that bind button. Turn the controller back off, back on. Have no motor. I'll plug the motor in now. Turn this guy off for a minute. There we go. Got that nice little beep 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 hum. I did lock the diffs on this. Glued them up with some JB Weld. So I'm gonna shut it off real quick. Let's plug this gyro in. So our gyro's plugged in. And I believe goes that way. We'll find out. Yep. So now if I can hold this square with the car. Thing is, I don't know which one's forward and reverse until I look at the thing here. Okay, we're on normal now. This side's normal. Isn't that cool? But yeah, that'll help keep the car squared up. So when we're turn that gain up a little bit, but okay, let's get this stuck to the board. So I got it all stuck down pretty good. And it's going to be kind of a nightmare of wires, but I think I can get through it with a few zip ties. I need to get this power plug on the right side, or the switch, and run the switch down through here. Now I found when I did my other car, the switch sticks out really far. So what I did was used couple washers in there, so it's just barely sticking out. And that's what I got going on right here is a few washers, and there it is. Let's see. Yep. Yeah, that one will too. too. So I'm gonna stick a couple washers in there. Find a couple little nuts for the back of that, because the ones they sent with that were just regular nuts. I need some with a Teflon back so they just don't work back out. Okay, I'm gonna get my switch secure and I'll get these all zip tied down and see how it looks. Get her all zipped down real nice. Things down there good. Now I just need to zip my top. And it looks like nothing's really in the way. Okay, so right here is my little fitting for the top of my receiver, so I can plug in my lights. Let's find the battery. Yeah, it's a real tight fit. It'll fit sideways pretty good. Okay, that might be the way to go. I won't need this little holder anymore because that switch right there is holding it in. Plug it in. And I can get to my switch. Beautiful. Now let's test the lights. Shut this off. This cover on. Oh yeah, she's gonna work. Some hood pins in. Oh, I got a wire right there. Yeah, I see. I still got to manage some of that wire up underneath. Oh, yeah. All my lights work. So now the entire electronics has been updated. Lock diffs, gyro. Still waiting for drift tires, but when you order out of China, it takes several weeks, and it seems like right now has been taking longer than normal. That carbon fiber looks pretty sweet. Yeah, it's a fun build. All in all, it took me roughly, about 2 hours, and I did take a slight dinner break and had to go out and cut the carbon fiber and stuff, but it's a quick project. Just keep extra screws on hand just in case I dropped a couple today and lost them somewhere in here. Thanks for watching. Hope this helps. If not, I hope you really got a good laugh out of it because I have a lot of fun doing it.